Hello guys, Stormy here. Now a couple days ago in Forza Horizon 4, they added this thing to the game. It's a Formula Drift version of the C6 Corvette. Now aside from that, I know literally nothing about this car. I don't follow Formula Drift, I've never watched Formula Drift at all. I'm not much of a drifter. I can drift in the game if I want to, but I'm not particularly good at it. So, me being the guy I am, I had a brilliant idea, and you may have noticed that I'm not on the normal map for this. I'm actually in the LEGO expansion. And if you've seen the title of the video, you may have an idea where I'm going with this, because the first thought I had when I saw this car was, what would any self-respecting Forza player do with this thing the first chance they get? That's right, oval racing. Because the first thing I think of when I think of a 1,000 horsepower drift car is NASCAR. Because why not? So I'm here in the LEGO expansion at the Falcon Loop circuit, and we're going to be doing some Formula Drift NASCAR today. I know, I'm full of great ideas. Alright, so here we are in the event itself. Now just before we start, I have to say, I've done a little bit of testing and I had to take a couple liberties with the way I set up the event. Normally I race against expert AI. That's not necessarily because I can't beat unbeatable, but on this layout with the cars and the track, I had to set it to unbeatable just so that there was any sort of challenge. I also set simulation damage on because I was afraid that if it wasn't on, I was just going to wipe the floor completely with the AI and there wouldn't really be a race, so that's on. There are some stakes for me now. I can end up crashing out to a point where I just can't drive, so I'll have to be careful in general. And I wasn't going to tune the car at all, but if I didn't do that, the car topped out way too soon in the rev range, so I tuned it up to be able to hit about 220 miles per hour, and that's perfectly fine. It does that without any trouble. So, that out of the way, let's start the event. I also forgot to mention that I'm doing 20 laps, because anything less would just be too short. It's about a 30-second lap around this oval, and I didn't want it to be too short a race. So let's see how I do here. Gotta be really careful not to hit the AI, because they will mess up the aerodynamics of my car right now. Yep, that's what I didn't want to do, right after mentioning it. The other big worry, well, aside from getting brake checked, is clipping right here between the bank of the oval and the flat part. That will almost immediately send my car into a spin if I'm not completely on it. So I gotta really focus around here. Try to not get completely wiped out by the AI. Keep an eye on my gears too. Seems these drift Maloos aren't so good around here. They seem to hold up a lot of the traffic. I'll try to go up high. See if I can get around a couple people. It looks like it. Ooh, that was a little sketchy. They go really slow around these corners. I'm just expecting them to brake check me every time I go into a corner like this. They're really slow out of the corners too. Lap 5 already. Really just wish they were a little faster around here. Thankfully they're making their cars wide enough that I'm not really wanting to go for an opening. Oh, I'll take that though. Try and go around the outside without going into the wall. I did that in practice. That messes up your car pretty good. That BMW is just getting away right there. And there we go. Wow, I left him. Well, in the sake of making a better video, I think I'm gonna wait up and let them pass me again, because this is just a little too easy. Even on unbeatable, they're not very good around here. Oh, not even going fast, and I'm starting to spin on that. Come on, guys. Now the difficulty, after they've all passed me again, is that the field is more spread out now, and I'm about halfway through the race already. And my car's probably taking some damage. Yeah. None to the engine or transmission, which is the biggest worry, but the tires are going fast. Well, I'm not too worried about that. Wow, they are checked up like crazy. And they are slow. So I really had to focus around that corner or I was going to go into the wall. Trying to think of better lines to get past these guys. They're really blocking the road. Glad I noticed that guy was stopping, or I would have really messed up my car there. Oh! Yeah, those are the tires going. Car's just starting to spin under brakes. Well, I guess this race could become a little more interesting if I have no tires left. Guy has to sit right in the middle of the track. Make himself a nuisance. Oh, I gotta say, even though my tires are really wearing out and the car is kind of starting to fall apart at this point, for a 1,000 horsepower drift car, this drives way better around here than I thought it would. Like, way better. I can tell I'm starting to slow down though. Although compared to the AI, not by much. Although thankfully, because I set them up to unbeatable difficulty, they are faster than me on the straights. So they have a bit of a shot. Even though I extended my gears by like 25%. Ooh, really losing tire. Ooh! Really losing tires now. Next straight I'll check to see what they're at, because I can feel it now. Yeah, 88% in the back. They're almost gone. We've got 6 laps left. Maybe I shouldn't have let everyone back past. So now I'm gonna have trouble getting any sort of positions gained again. Really losing it. Can't build up any sort of speed with tires 98, 99%. I'm not gonna have anything in a second. Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't good. Ooh, 21% to the engine now. And my back tires are gone. Turns out it was a race of attrition and I didn't even know it. Not that the tires on the AI cars are going to be bothered by this at all. Sure, the AI is just doing fine. At this point, if I could just get 11th, I would be happy. Not something you'd normally hear in Forza. Oh, wow. So basically, my front left is the only tire giving me any traction anymore. Trying to not go into that wall as much as possible, but I just can't help it. I can start to catch up to them through that turn. My brakes are still better, but there's just no grip left. Sliding wide on the banked turn. The huge easy turn. Well, but then again, maybe I could catch him. Should have been a lot more conservative with my tires. Yeah, I guess drift cars aren't exactly known for having tires that last a long time. So that would be a factor, wouldn't it? Oh. I don't have anything anymore. Well, you know, that race was something. I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but It was something. I should have anticipated the tires going. When I said on simulation damage, I was more thinking aerodynamics and potential engine damage. I was never thinking tires, so when the tires went at like, what was it, the halfway point in the race, I was just not expecting it at all. So yeah, that's what happens when you try using Formula Drift cars for NASCAR, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.